One, former Hawaii Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi, I'm just really disgusted with what the president said about those border agents on horseback. Everybody with a brain knows that there was no whipping of migrants going on. So what do you think's happening? Why is he saying that it did and threatening to punish the agents?
Jesse, the issue here, and I consider Joe Biden a friend, but he's absolutely wrong. And he needs to apologize to the American people for saying what he said. And here's why. You know, he's somebody who's been very outspoken as being against autocrats, autocracies, dictators. But what he essentially did was act as judge, jury, and executioner for these Customs and Border Patrol agents on horseback. How can they expect to have any kind of fair outcome to an investigation when the President of the United States has already declared their guilt and that they will be punished? And the bigger issue here that this points to, which is one that we all need to be concerned about, is that if we are no longer a country of laws, if we are no longer a country where we know we will be presumed innocent unless proven guilty, then we don't have a democracy. And that's the increasing feeling that a lot of us have, is that we are losing our democracy and moving closer and closer to what essentially is an autocracy.
This is the same type of hoax that they use on police officers sometimes, where they take something out of context or they just hear something from one perspective and they convict the person. And it creates a lot of animosity in this country. We saw this kind of hoax again with Russia, when the Clinton campaign plants fake news about Trump and Russia. That lasted years. That was a hoax. This type of disinformation is so dangerous to the country. I feel like they got away with it so many times. That's part of their playbook, and they're going to keep doing it over and over again. Until when? When are they ever going to stop?
The saddest part about this, Jesse, is you're right. They are getting away with it, and it's the powerful elite working with the media, working with the deep state, not acting in the best interest of the country. They're acting in their own selfish interest to preserve their power, their position, or money, or whatever their selfish drive is. They are unwilling to sacrifice their interests for the interests of the country, and they have no business being in positions of leadership at any level in our society, because who suffers as a result of this? It's the American people. It's our democracy. And they don't care about the cost and the toll that takes. And this is why leadership that puts service above self, that puts the interests of the American people in our country first, is so critical and essential, especially now.
All right, well, Tulsi, that was very well said. And you said that Joe is your friend, the president. So maybe you could get on the phone and tell him, friend to friend, your opinion. Maybe he doesn't watch Water's World. Maybe he needs to hear it from you, Tulsi Gabbard. All right? That'd be a good idea. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse.
All right. New developments in search for Brian Laundrie. John Walsh.